Hi, my name is Zilkin. I'm the author of Blue Mountain Mist. I go by Hannah, and I am doing another entry today, and this has to do with the hidden Cluster 3 war. Now, in the war, there was Hannah's inheritance, there was Hannah's copyright, and there was this lethal intel chip. Now, all three combined got evil to be able to manipulate and grow that chip. There is a problem with that Intel chip, and this is what the battles are within inside Canada. So first of all, for example, today, Hannah is studying these people. Now, in 2003, she had a back and forth, but it was just a graze over the top with the Iraq War, with the cut and the death secrets and all of that. She got the full secrets. Now today, perfect example today. So she goes to the bank, and she tries to get her bank card reset. What does Lucifer's entourage do? They put her to sleep in the car. They take the bank card, and that they have the capacity to do. What is the problem with this? The problem with this is they were able to take copyright, take inheritance, take legally owned property. Now they're just swallowing everything in their path, almost like a large sludge over little ants that just swallows, and that is part of Cluster 3's history. Now, if that was done, maybe it would be okay if the guys at the top were the chosen and they tried to be fair. But the thing is, the guys at the top are not chosen. They are just plain thieves. And they are not educated, or the slug is not using educated people, because the most damage is done by the poor and women. So they want that triangle. Hannah is trying to make it into the Star of David. They're also, when you're that extreme rich, because you're just swallowing everything in your path, you are disconnected from earth. First of all, you have no faith, no nothing. You just arbitrarily manage with brutality, which tells me it could be the new guy on the block, which is the Asians. Now, historically, the Asians were known to be very, very barbaric. They are our former Turkic people. But it's not just Asia now. It is media people's fantasy island and redesigning new Jews. They are completely disconnected with Earth altogether. They're all about injury, and they are still back in the jungle. Now, when we say that, we're talking about not 100 years with Ottoman breakup. We are talking 250,000 years, 2 million years, behaviors carried over to 2021 with a lethal chip. Now, whoever designed the riches, historically, I think these guys were a lot fairer. I'm not 100% sure in that, but what they did was they may have injured them, brought up the Orthodox Jews, and played them like a toy, as China and Asia want to manipulate and genetic test and abuse and hurt. What the hornet's nest is trying to do is possibly whack off the planet and leave 10,000 medical doctors to read books and have this oatmeal color fantasy island as they butt fuck each other, and they're completely disconnected as they travel on their yachts with 10,000 people only. In Canada, we saw such horrific pain. And the thing with it is, as they use the Orthodox Jews, they use one of these brownish transgender, because you know how they like bronze, called Lolly or Olive or whatever the case may be, and they fuck her up the ass and they abuse her and they do digital lines. I swear to you, this is what woman had to battle, which is part of C3's history. Now, she brought that triangle 1 inch down, but she wants to bring that triangle and actually make it into a Star of David, like her revelation. which was the battles between her and Lucifer almost 5 years ago. So this is where we are today. Now I wish I can let you know how to assist me at this particular time. You cannot. All our banks are manipulated, all our cards are manipulated, and they're still in Fantasy Island, and they're still back in the jungle 2 million years as they butt fuck and suck each other's cocks, and they've completely disconnected women, first of all. It's a real serious problem, and they rape men in the armed forces, you know, and I am critiquing them from a bird's eye perspective because we are actually trying to better the planet. But it's the concept, and it's so friggin' scary. It's the concept that they can go in. I'm going to take a completely random card that is not active. They can go in, take your card while you're half asleep. They can take anything, and there's no ethics, no governance. And if that is the case, if you want to do that, you should just humanely put down all humans and lay your 10,000 people on this earth to continue butt fucking each other and managing the globe like you're doing some bizarre fantasy island sexual games amongst yourselves. It's the poor and the women that you have absolutely slaughtered in the whole process. And here is another day. I thought I was gonna hold out and not put another broadcast, but this was so upsetting, knowing you're in the car and you're put to sleep and someone comes in and takes your car because they have this imaginary fantasy island with their olive as they butt fuck it in the ass every single day, and they blow out these people's assholes. So this is where we are today. Another entry. Sorry for the derogatory. It is just events that are going on over the course of 20 years, and I swear to you, I tried to stay quiet. I couldn't do it. This is what Hannah is battling against Lucifer and Lucifer's entourage. Thank you and have a good day.